Alright, so right here, you got your thingamajiggy. It does stuff sometimes. I don't... Okay, you got a fan connected to it. It fans. You got your display ports over here. Those are amazing. You got your RAM slot right there. Just one. You don't get two. And these are DVI cables. That's what those are right there. There's a copper coil of doom right there. Don't touch that ever. Never. It'll kill you. So let's start putting some pieces in. Start with our steel cage of doom. Thing goes right there. Right there in your DVI cable. Yep. This is Bob Marley square. That goes right there. Right in the other one. You got a thingamajiggy. Those go right here. This one goes there. Like that. And then this one goes here. Like that. This, it's a button. Throw it right in there. Works just fine. And, you know, it's amazing. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? I was, fixing my computer and, it doesn't turn on. Can you help me, sir? I think this was the right number. It says it right here in my phone book on the floor. Oh, yeah. So, can you help me?
So you say your computer won't turn on. Is it plugged in? And also, are the orange and green lights on the front of it flashing?
What do you mean by green lights on the front or power? I'm gonna touch this doohickey right.
They always squirt them so much.
Alright guys, I'm going to teach you how this motherboard has stuff on it, okay? This board of mothers, okay? So first off, you got your thingamajiggy. Does stuff sometimes. Not all the time. It's another fan thing right there, yeah. And then you got your display port right there. Some display ports, yeah. This is your RAM slot, yeah, right there. You got your coils of doom. Those are beautiful. And start putting some pieces in. So it's right here. Got your steel cage of death. Let's install that right there. Look at it, fits perfectly. Next, Bob Marley's square goes right there. See that? You just lean it up. You got your thingamajiggies. Those go in here somehow. You know we're recording, right? Now we gotta start over.
That wasn't good camera work.
Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum bum.
Yeah.
Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum.
Hello. I'm here to tell you what Mr. Josh Haskell did wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, so first thing he did wrong was safety measures. First of all, notice how I am wearing a pair of safety glasses. They protect your eyes. Second of all, notice how before I even think about getting in a computer case, I'm taking all conductive items off of my hands, putting them safely in my pocket. Now, also, make sure you are using anti-static tools. For instance, I have an ESD mat here, which is grounded to the computer case. I also am wearing an ESD bracelet, which grounds me to the computer case. So, now that we have all the safety precautions out of the way, let's talk about what is actually inside the case. Because, as I recall, Mr. Josh did not actually say any of these things correctly, and most of them he put in the wrong place. So, we'll start right here with this thing. This is the CPU cooler. It is not some random doohickey that is just there for no apparent reason at all. The fan keeps it cool. This is an example of a CPU, not a Bob Marley square. The CPU is under the CPU cooler, which should in fact be plugged in, which I can do because I am all safe. Now I just put it in here like this, and there we go. Now, these are not video slots. No, no, no. If you try to put a video card or anything video port related in this, it will not work. They are RAM slots for RAM. So, take the RAM, and making sure not to touch the gold contacts, because otherwise you may end up like Josh. You gently and carefully line up the holes in the RAM with the blockage in the slot, and put it in evenly and slowly, and press down until these white clips here snap into place. We have 2 sticks, so I'm going to put both sticks in. There we go. Now, the next thing is the metal cage of doom. Looking at the metal cage of doom, we can clearly tell it is not a metal cage of doom. In fact, it is something that is beneficial to the computer. These are... Now this right here is a riser card. What the riser card is it's basically an expansion for more expansion slots, such as these on here. PCI slots. PCIs are used for expandable memory, such as video cards and other things. And that's what that is. It's not a metal cage of doom. Right, now these right here connect the board to these things right here. And this right here is a PATA cable. Not a PATA cable, a cable connecting us to USB ports. This right here is a PATA cable connecting us to our hard drive. And this is another PATA cable connecting us to our disk drive, optical drive for more advanced users. And now we move over to right here. As you can see, this cable is connecting us to the front panel of the computer as well. This is what we call a front panel header in the newer devices. And this is a power supply, and this is a power supply / case fan. And this thing, which is the last thing I will be talking about, is not a button. It's called a CMOS battery. The CMOS battery goes right here in the place where the CMOS battery goes. And this is the south bridge, which communicates with the CPU through peripheral devices. The peripheral devices communicate with the CPU through the south bridge and vice versa. And that's all the time we have for today. This is Joe from our construction site at an undisclosed location. And, oh my goodness.